Class hatred. Monsieur Dupont. Death appears as the harsh victory of the law of our ancestors over the dimension of our becoming. It is a fact that, as productivity increases, each succeeding generation becomes smaller. The defeat of our fathers is revisited upon us as the limits of our world. Yes, structure is human. It is the momentalization of congealed sweat squeezed from old exploitation and represented as nature, the world we inhabit, the objective ground. We do not, in our busy insect-like comings and goings, make the immediate world in which we live. We do not make a contribution. On the contrary, we are set in motion by it. A generation will pass before what we have done as an exploited class will seep through as an effect of objectivity. Our wealth is laid down in heaven. This structure of the world was built by the dead. They were paid in wages, and when the wages were spent, and they were dead in the ground, what they had made continued to exist. These cities, roads, and factories are their calcified bones. They had nothing but their wages to show for what they had done, and after their deaths, what they did and who they were has been cancelled out. But what they made has continued into our present. Their burial and decay is our present. This is the definition of class hatred. We are no closer now to the rest, to freedom, to communism, than they were. Their sacrifice has bought us nothing. What they did counted for nothing. We have inherited nothing. We work as they worked. We make as they made. We are paid as they were paid. We do not possess either our acts or the world that continues to condition us, just as they owned nothing of their lives. Yes, they produced value. They made the world in which we live now. The world that now weighs down upon us is constructed from the wealth they made, wealth that was taken from them as soon as they were paid their wage, taken and owned by someone else, owned and used to define the nature of ownership and the class domination that preserves it. We too must work, and the value we produce leaks away from us, from each only a trickle, but in all a sea of it and that, for the next generation will thicken into wealth for others. To own, and as a congealed structure, it will be used as a vantage point for the bourgeoisie to direct new enterprises in new and different directions, but demanding always the same work. The class war begins in the desecration of our ancestors. Millions of people going to their graves as failures, forever denied the experience of a full human existence. Their being was simply cancelled out. The violence of the bourgeoisie's appropriation of the world of work becomes the structure that dominates our existence. As our parents die, we can say truly that their lives were for nothing, that the black earth that is thrown down onto them blacks out our sky.